Pace is king, right? Everybody loves pace. Time and again, pace has been shown to be especially strong in Football Manager, especially in attack. Well, whether you're facing a pacey team in single or multiplayer, how can you beat it? I'm going to show you results of a load of experiments that I've run to find out how do you beat a faster team. And the results weren't really everything I expected. And as a bonus, I'll also show you the opposite way around. So how do you take advantage of having a really pacey attack? And how do you make the most of it? So how do we do this? These experiments consist of two identical teams playing each other hundreds of times over the course of 5 seasons. And these two teams are identical apart from 2 things. They have 2 extra pace and 2 extra acceleration in all of their strikers. There's one of the teams. The others, their pace and acceleration value is identical to all of their other stats. I then have many duplicates of these leagues, and what we do is we test what each different defensive setting does to the points difference between those 2 teams over each season. Both of the teams will be playing with an identical tactic other than the set defensive changes that we make, and this tactic is going to be our best tactic from previous videos to make sure that any change is actually not just picking a more meta tactic, it's actually something that's combating the pace. And from this, we can see if it's worth making any changes to your tactic based on the style of the opposition that you're playing. And whilst normally I present a whole host of graphs, I think the easiest way to do this is in just presenting some spreadsheets of the data I've collected that's coloured nice for you. So first up, if 2 identical teams play each other, one just with the extra pace in the strikers, this is the points difference between those 2 teams when they're playing with identical tactics. So this is the number that we have to beat with any of our changes to show that it's better than a bog standard tactic. And Doggo wants to go out. Well, we found a whole hedgehog outside. We told the whole neighbourhood about it. That was more eventful than I was expecting. Right, where were we? Anything that scores better than this base tactic will be in green. Anything that is worse will be in red. Anyone feeling confident that they know what's going to happen? Pause and comment below. Let's see how you do. Straightforward, right? Let's go. So general defensive settings. There are a few here that give us some benefit. Our standard tactic has trap inside and get stuck in set on. Removing each of these gives a hefty boost to our points in the green. Not diving in on players much faster than you seems fairly sensible, but I'm not sure how you rationalise the trapping inside part and why that's shown a benefit, but maybe Match Engine has some mysteries about it. Surprisingly, the step up and the drop off more settings showed little difference, which I kind of thought the Match Engine with the pace would probably exploit that, but maybe they're just getting caught offside more because they don't have better off the ball and nobody's got better vision to pick them out. Now, triggering the press. Much more often, your players are just getting tired and they're not pressing as effectively, and anything less than more often, it's just not an effective press. It's just not an effective tactic. Defensive line. The only improvement here was at the lowest possible defensive line setting, and it was still only small at sort of 3.5 points on average over the course of a season. And while this kind of makes sense, dropping the defensive line deeper, less pace to exploit in behind, I'd have kind of thought the other ones in the middle might have shown some trend, perhaps? But it looks like it's all or nothing on the defensive line settings. Line of engagement, it's all rubbish. It's high pressing all the way. And I also wanted to test this in combination with our lowest defensive line that was shown to be effective. Mid blocks, low blocks, still rubbish. Parking the bus does not work. It's no good. So what can we take from this? Well, you can make some logical changes to your tactic to improve your performance. And I mean, I'm so thankful of this to some degree. You are not going back outside to torment that hedgehog. There's something good. The Match Engine is not just a mystical box of number spitting outness. You can actually make logical changes to your tactic to affect the game in a positive way. But you cannot sacrifice that sweet, sweet pressing. So before I give you the bonus stuff on how to take advantage of having the pace, just a big thank you to everybody who's subscribed. The fact that you enjoy all the videos is great. So if we pivot things around and look at how we tweak our attacking settings to optimize for pace, what can we do to exploit it the most? There was one thing more than anything else, and it wasn't pass into space, which I'd have just been like, it's got to be pass into space. We run into space, the ball goes into space, we're faster than everybody, we do the thing, we score the goals. Nope. It is running at the defense, which kind of makes sense to some degree, but you also think, dribbling? Does dribbling not matter that much? There's no difference in the dribbling between the two teams. Running at the defense with a bit more pace causes mayhem. So effective. But before you think it's all doom and gloom and everything is about pace, I have been having a lot of success and a lot of fun playing with a team where I'm forcing myself to be the slowest team in the league. And I'm occasionally streaming it here and over on Twitch. Link in the description if you'd like to come and join us. It's really good fun and it's quite a challenge, not buying the same pacey people that I would always buy in every save. So if you want to make the most of this and you want all of the tactical settings, check out these couple of videos, which will give you all the details you need on setting up your tactics. Enjoy your Football Manager, guys. I'll catch you in a bit.